I grew up with schizophrenia and OCD at a very early age. It was when I was 12, I started getting delusions about mad scientists, like thinking that my parents were mad scientists and they were out to get me, and things were just not like working out in my family situation, and I ended up in Bradley Hospital because I was cutting, and cutting was a major part of my whole entire life, but it started then. And since from when I was 12 until now, I've been in hospitals and residentials and group homes and shelters, all that rhetoric. And it's been a struggle, especially with like both the OCD and the schizophrenia. Thinking, that the pizza from Pizza Hut, the government's poisoning it, or the steaks from rancid beef that were controlled by the government, and things like that really drove me nuts for the most part of my life. And I was very unstable with my medicine. And then finally I thought, life's worth living, and life's worth living not free of the illness, because you can never emancipate yourself from the illness completely, but living with the illness. And it really helps to have a good support network. My family is a good support network for me. Our hospital has been a godsend to me, because no matter how sick I was, they always supported me. No matter how out of control I was, they always managed to try to get my illness under control and be in remission for some sort of time. And right now I've been in remission for 7 months now, and that's like the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. Yes, the Providence Center never gave up hope with me. They actually bring me up in their meetings that they have with the COOs and the CEOs about how wonderful I'm doing, and so how far I've come, and they use me as an example with the case managers and their clients, and that makes me feel really good, because it's like, wow, I'm making a difference in other people's life, and my life wasn't just for frills.
The treatment of schizophrenia involves multiple aspects. Certainly a cornerstone in the foundation of treatment of schizophrenia is medication. Medication to help reduce the intensity of psychotic symptoms such as hallucinations and delusions. But it's not just medication treatment. There's also an increasing recognition that it is important to help an individual live with, adjust to, and manage their symptoms in the same way that someone with diabetes needs to learn to live with the fact that they don't produce insulin. An individual with schizophrenia needs to take their medication like a diabetic takes their insulin, and needs to learn how to cope with and manage with their symptoms in order to be more productive and interact with other people, engage in occupations, be responsible for doing their own chores. As I said, live a good quality of life.
What is your message to other people who might be living with mental illness, who might feel that they don't have hope, or there is no hope, or what's your message to those people?
Just don't give up hope. If I can recover after all the crap I've been through in my life, I think mostly anybody can recover.